in a half court, her life is super difficult. They're very committed to sending 2-3 bodies at her. And, to her credit, she just continues to play the right way, play the right way, play the right way. And that's what it's going to take.
Yeah. Sorry, Coach.
Yeah, there you are.
Chelsea's triple-double tonight, only the second ever since Margaret Didek back in the Utah days. Can you just sort of put in perspective, just like Chelsea was very determined tonight, as always, but to get that tonight?
I think she's one of the most competitive people I know. You feel really good when Chelsea Gray is on your team. I'll say that. Big games, big moments, we all know. She gets on these out of this world planet type, I don't know. And when she's just determined, and she's a studier. So she went back and she watched and she takes it personal. And she's, you guys have heard me talk about just her cerebral, but her tenacity on the boards tonight, we all know her passing is going to be there, but the ability to go attack the ball, hit, and then go get, it's a difference maker for us. And now I know she's capable of 11 rebounds. She's going to be in for it.
Becky, just building on Chelsea Gray's presence, can you talk a little about just her emotional presence? And sometimes you sense the body language that sometimes she'll actually take the team on her shoulders. And number two, question two is, both rosters are filled with world-class elite women basketball players. Is there a way for the league to showcase this? I mean, I know this is not necessarily a new topic, but to just showcase and market the kind of level of intensity that we saw in the fourth quarter, for example. It was kind of playoff level intensity. Is there a way to sell that and market that to the casual basketball fan to kind of show what's going on in the league?
I mean, I think there's definitely a way, but that's not what they pay me to do. I'm not a marketer, but it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out you should be pubbing these games, putting the best possible products, the best teams on the floor. I go back to last year with us, Seattle and Chicago, in the way they played. There's a reason why people wanted to watch us play. We get up and down, the fluidity of the game. People don't want to see scores in the 50s and 60s. They just don't. And they don't want to see women flopping all over the floor because of the physicality aspect. Like, this is basketball, it's not a football game. And I think the more, in the NBA, there's defensive 3 seconds for a reason. There's these things that incline themselves to entertainment dollars, which is offense mostly. But tonight for us, it was defense. So market it however you want. But in my opinion, these are some of the two of the best offensive teams this league has ever seen. And they're going head to head at least one more time.
And your last question, we've got New York in route.
Becky, just wanted to check how Jackie's doing, what happened at the end there, and is there any kind of idea of what went wrong, I guess?
Yeah, I didn't really see it. I think she got the wind knocked out of her, so I'm sorry she got hit, but I was like, that's literally the best case scenario you could tell me. It's not an ankle, it's not a muscle. It was just she got the wind knocked out of her. She's tough. So yeah, she's fine.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. New York should be here at any moment.
Caroline, who's